everybody, welcome back to my channel. Different location. This is my workroom, and the reason we're in here is because I can't get to the ground to sit in front of my bookshelves. My back is bad this last week. So we're gonna just do this here. This is my weekly wrap-up. Christine, in case you're new. And I finished 3 books this week. I will be finishing another one today, but I'll get to that. So the first one I finished was Father Takes a Wife by Ginger Chambers. Now, I think I gave this a 3. I couldn't stand the daughter. The daughter was a brat. You can understand why she was a brat, partially, but she was a brat. Is she 13? Yeah, I think she was 13. But, how did this start? He wants custody of his daughter. And he had just gotten married to a woman he's only known for 6 months. And they had gotten married 3 months before. So it was a whirlwind relationship. And her grandparents, her mother's parents, have custody of her. Her mother had died. Did she die? Yeah. Yes, and her parents thought that he killed her, so they didn't want him to have custody. They absolutely despised him. Yeah. Now, the granddaughter has an attitude, which she's a teenager. Under the circumstances, it's understandable. However, she takes it too far, and nobody says anything about it. So when she's insulting people, her dad doesn't say anything, her grandparents don't say anything. It's just, she's let to do this all the time. And I have an issue with that. I was told by my sister-in-law, let kids be kids. And I said, I do let them be kids, but they have to understand the word no. I will not let my kids have dessert without eating their supper, whereas she would let her kids and her grandkids do whatever they wanted. And then when it came time for them to understand the word no, they didn't. And it caused friction. So, no, kids need to know the word no. So yeah, I gave it a 3. It will be going bye-bye. Like, I give most of these away anyway, so. The next one I read was Lovestorm by Joanne Ross. I think I gave this a 3.75. It starts off, she's on a boat. She's about to be killed, and she knows it. And it's a storm. This big wave hits the boat. She jumps overboard, gets shot, but it's a graze, of course, and lands on this beach. He's an ex-cop who lives in a lighthouse, and he is, I think, 18 months out from being shot in this big drug bust that went bad. So he decided he's not going to be a cop anymore because he knew an insider is the one that gave them the stakeout away. So she washes up on shore, and then she has an out-of-body experience watching him revive her. They can't get off the island, the lighthouse is on island, because the storm is brewing and it's high tide and whatever. So they pretty much do their thing, and then they try and figure out what happened, because she also has partial amnesia. So yeah, it's a thing. And then I gave this a 3. This is Cat Under Fire by Shirley Russo Murphy. It's book 2 in the Joel Grey mysteries. It's a cozy mystery where cats can talk to people. Oh, Apollo's right behind me. You really have to suspend your disbelief, or your belief in this, immensely. It wasn't as bad in the first one, but this one, wow, you really have to suspend everything. Because not only can they talk, they can open drawers, they can open doors, they can read papers, which, yeah, if they can speak English, then they can read whatever. But they can open file folders, and folded up pieces of paper and pulling things out of drawers, and yeah, like, it's a bit much. It was cute. I gave it a 3. But this one, there's an artist who dies in a fire, and there's a man on trial for the death, which is her ex-boyfriend, and it's the other cat, Dulcie, does not believe that he did it, because she goes and visits him in his jail cell and then watches the court proceedings from the windows. So Joe does not, he thinks she's delusional that he killed her, you know, and Dulcie's like, no, he didn't. We need to find out what's going on. And the story goes from there. Yeah. I liked it, but it was a bit much. And I can pretty much suspend my disbelief for enjoyment as well. Like, I read books for enjoyment. So, yeah. So I'm going to be finishing this one today. I don't have very much left. In fact, I'm on page 350 of 403. 404. So I have 54 pages left. That much. Because the rest is just extras. So I will be finishing this today, and it's Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. She's an assassin that has to do a competition to kind of get her freedom. So, starting, once I finish that one, I am definitely, finally picking up Stealing Infinity by Alison Noel. Time travel, fantasy. Yeah, lots of easy, quick chapters, so this should go fast. I will also be picking up The Librarian Spy by Madeline Martin, because it's due next week. And I only have it for, it's a new book, so they used to give you 1 week. Now I got 3 weeks, so yeah. But this is about 2 women who have secret codes during the war. And the other one I'll probably pick up, because it's getting close to its due date, is The Christie Curse by Victoria Abbott. I'm not sure. It's a book collector mystery, but I think this is book 1. I don't think I read any more. I don't think there are any more. Or it might be the second one. I will know better later, I think. Yeah. So, it's Jordan Bingham needs a new job and a new place to live. She's back in Harrison Falls, New York, living with her not-so-law-abiding uncles, in debt thanks to a credit card, stealing ex and pending grad school loans. Enter the perfect job, a research position that includes room and board, and obviously somebody probably gets murdered. Avid book collector gets murdered, that's what it was. So, yeah. So that is my weekly wrap-up. I also forgot to state at the beginning of the video that I will do my Ozempic update. I didn't get a chance to do the video yesterday because we got busy. I got this new table, and my son built it last night, and it's just, I was busy. So, week 2 of Ozempic, I ended up gaining 1.6 pounds or 1.7 pounds, which is not nice. I'm hoping, because this is just the bare minimum dose, that it's just getting my body used to it. And then once I up the dose, not next week, but the week after, that it gets better. There is some mild appetite suppressant. I can definitely see that, but it's mild. The first week I had some gastrointestinal issues. This last week, I had the exhaustion. Like, I get exhausted anyways. I have chronic fatigue. But the exhaustion was so bad, and it's still kind of lingering, that if you've ever had the COVID exhaustion, it's pretty much the same. That it was just bad. Like, I was barely functioning. And I don't take naps, in case you know. I don't take naps. So I fight it tooth and nail. The only time I ever take a nap is when I'm sick, like flu sick, COVID sick, and even then I didn't really take naps. Uh, Migraine, like bad migraine sick. Other than that, I do not take naps. If you didn't know, I have sleep apnea, so I have to set up my machine, and I can't be bothered. So, yeah, that was an issue. Nausea hasn't been too bad. The gastrointestinal stuff has kind of calmed down. But gassy. Oh, gassy as well. Gassy with exhaustion is not fun. But I'm trying. I really am. And so that's my update for this week. If you can't tell, I'm still exhausted. So, it's just not as bad. And yes, I do take a B vitamin. I take a B100 every day. I have for years because of chronic fatigue. And I also drink Monster. Don't come after me in the comments, please. I know. But that's what keeps me functioning. And no, I'm not. I drink the no sugar ones, whatever. I don't get the rush like most people do. I just get stabilized, is what I get. So, I don't drink them every day, but the last couple of days I have because, for one, my son buys me one every day after school, and then for another, the exhaustion's been bad. So, it is what it is. Anyways, if you've read any of these books, let me know. Please don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Bye.